Matthew 14:11. Kai enekthe he kephale autu epipinaki. Kai edathe to korasio. Kai enenken te metri autes. We continue reading about the grotesque episode of John the Baptist being beheaded here. And his head was brought upon a platter, and it was given to the girl, that is, to the daughter of Herodias, who danced. And she carried, applied it, to her mother. There's the her and there's the mother. The indirect object there in the dative case. The direct object, the head itself, is implied in that context. Let's go back to the beginning and let's look at this verb enekthe. Now, even if you had trouble recognizing that, you would see a lengthened initial vowel, you would see a theta, and you would have to say, I know that's an aorist passive indicative third person singular, even if I don't know what verb it's from. Here's your third person singular subject, his head. His head was something. His head was something. And maybe there's enough there, I think there is, that you would recognize a ninkon. You say, oh, a ninkon. I memorized that as the irregular aorist, the second aorist of the verb pharaoh. And there's enough there that you say, I might not be able to explain every change. The real root here, if you look it up in Mounce's Morphology of Biblical Greek, the real root of the word is enek, the real root that we're building off of here. And you can see all that's changed from this real root to this form here, this aorist passive form, is the kappa has aspirated to its cousin consonant chi. So in some sense, that's relatively regular based on the real root of the verb. Just so some of you are confused by this, you say, how can a ninkon be the aorist of pharaoh? Well, how can went be the past tense of go? Well, obviously they're ultimately building on different roots, and we sort of have a hybrid. We have a blended family. The verb of go has adopted went into its family. The verb of pharaoh has adopted a ninkon as the aorist into its family. We see another form here, a ninkin, and you say, oh, I know what that is. That's the second aorist active indicative, third person singular of pharaoh, referring here to the daughter of Herodias. She carried, she bore, implied it to her mother. One final verb we'll look at is edathe. Edathe. Whenever you see da or do and you don't know what it's from, what is it from? Yes, it's from didomi. And we see the augment, we see the theta, bam! It's an aorist passive indicative, third person singular. It was given. That's how we're rendering that aorist passive. It was given to the girl.